Well, here we are, gentlemen, another great night of Ultimate Force, the Fight Factory, and I'm joined here with Dave Mangum, the promoter of this event. Dave, another fantastic evening ahead of us.
We've got plenty of good fights ahead. Paul Murphy there in the case to referee these first few fights.
James Saville versus Andrew McQueen. Now, I've seen James fight. He's the lighter of the two fighters, but these two fighters are known to be the best amateurs in the country. Now, yourself and Paul brought these two guys together to see who was the best. Forget the weight category, just see what style fits best. The lightweight versus the heavier guy. James Saville, the light one, Andrew McQueen. Oh, and a nice jumping triangle there by James Saville. Can he hook that with the leg over there? And a slam by Andrew McQueen. And he's still caught in the triangle, but he's holding his head high. That's exactly how you must avoid it.
Good escape though, side control.
Well, Andrew was obviously taught by his father, Peter McQueen. Peter McQueen, my old sensei, taught me many years ago, approximately 10 years ago. Has a lot of good fighters under his belt, one of them being Buzz Berry. So obviously he's taught Andrew very, very well. Andrew now caught in the half guard now of James. But as we were saying, these two guys, Andrew is the heavier of the two, but the skill level, I believe the skill level goes to James, although he's the lighter guy. I've seen him fight. His submission attempts seem to be a lot more superior than what Andrew McQueen's are.
I've got to agree with you there, Ian, and these sort of fights, these amateur fights are more, I know it's MMA, but they have certain rules to them which we know, no headshots. It's more of a grappling competition for these guys, and as you do say, James Saville is very, very versed in his grappling techniques.
Well, that's James there. He's trying to go up high. He's trying to get up with his half guard, and now he's mounted. Andrew there just gained the mount. Now
it's not a fantastic position.
It's not. As an amateur, there's not many submissions you can go for unless you really know what you're doing. I mean, he's going to be striking down. Maybe he's going for an arm. I mean, one of the things he can. It looks as if he's going for a triangle. Yes, he is. A triangle from the mount. I mean, James could be in trouble here, but he's slipping out well. Slipping out really well. And actually, I don't know if you noticed, but James actually tried to go for the leg. He tried a knee bar there. As he slipped out, he grabbed Andrew's leg on the way past. I think Andrew would might let this guy stand back up. Oh, nice little fancy work cartwheel. Genki Sudo style was that. Back to its feet. Well, I think it's just a matter of filling each other out. They both know that these guys are the best amateurs in the country, so you know.
They've both got a bright future.
They have. I mean, again, there's no headshot, so whether they become great fighters when they turn professional is another. Because obviously, as you know, David, grappling is totally different to full contact.
And this is like a grappling competition, basically.
I mean, Andrew McQueen actually going for the takedown there. Like I say, he's the bigger and the stronger guy. So it looks like James Saville is going to be working from his back from a lot of this fight. He's working well there, James, from the bottom. He knows how to cover up, but unfortunately he's letting Andrew take dominance by gaining half guard, and I think Andrew will slip out of here and go for mount position once again.
Maybe looking for an armbar this time instead of a triangle.
But I'm sure Peter McQueen in his corner will be shouting at his son. I find it very hard to be in Peter McQueen's position, because I wouldn't always go for a footlock there, and he's got to twist that as far up James's backside as possible. That's the way the ankle snaps. When you get him in a toe hold like that, what you try and do, you actually try and turn the toes up to the backside of the guy you're doing it to, which is the right motions for that kind of lock. The only thing I don't like about standing up fighting from amateur guys is all they do is punch each other in the chest. You never see any great body shots, you know, solar plex or liver shots, or you know what I mean. They all just stand and punch each other in the chest. If they had some good stand-up techniques to the body, I think they could end a fight actually. But once again, Andrew McQueen's strength showing dominance here over James. Oh, nice escape! And he's got a high arm, and he's took his back. He's working for the choke now. That's beautiful. And he's got the triangle around his waist. That is one. It's a really tight hold. That and he's let go of it. Now he's gone to switch to the other side. This can actually stop you breathing if you squeeze, put the hips into Andrew's back, squeeze with the legs, it can stop Andrew from breathing. Andrew's doing really well though, he knows which arm to attack. He's just going to relax it because it's very hard to escape from an attack. Well done, great round for both fighters there.
Down, please.
10 seconds, clear the page.
Check the door, please. Judges, are you ready?
Yeah, I think little James needs to be moving around a little bit more. He's working well from the bottom, but because Andrew was so strong and a lot bigger than him, he's basically just getting smothered into. He's being bullied, really, you know, but in a nice sense.
He's a much bigger guy, though, isn't he? He's stronger, he's taller, he's bigger. But you know, even though he's smaller, his verse is really well good. He's moving from submission to submission, trying different techniques. He's gaining ball underhooks now. Maybe he's going to turn him out. He'll try and turn his back into Ort's cage and get his back out of there.
Obviously, James's coach, Mark Spenner from the Fuller Kazan gym, he's taught him well. He knows his stuff.
Mark's a good fighter. He's been about a long time as well, hasn't he?
But a different change of tactics here, Dave. I mean, it's a lot more clinching up against the cage and cage control now.
This is the ring craft, isn't it? That's taken away from boxing, having to learn to use an octagon rather than a ring. Using the fence to your advantages and making other people's disadvantages.
Oh, there's Andrew pulled James down for a guillotine.
Maybe he should pull him to ground, stretch him out.
Well, he's actually, it looks as if he's got it in there deep as well. Oh, low blow there. I think Paul Murphy should have stepped in there and separated them for the low blow. But Paul not really having to do much because these guys are actually fighting really well. I mean, the referee's just looking on, allowing them to do what they're doing because they're doing it so well. I mean, for young kids, they are kind of seasoned, aren't they?
They've had quite a few fights now between them, haven't they?
I mean, young James was unbeaten, so is Andrew, I believe. Again, once again, Andrew McQueen.
He's going for a leg, maybe pass guard.
It's just, nice trip over there by James. But these chest shots, I just don't believe in them. They're not doing anything whatsoever. I mean, you could use them as a setup for a takedown or whatever, but it'd be nice to actually see some real good body shots going in there. I mean, obviously, I remember fighting as an amateur, and you know, the main aim I went for was either a liver shot or solar plex shot. The chest shots just weren't even in my arsenal.
Solar plexus and taking wind out of people and taking him down and making him think about the game a little bit different. Taking him down there now.
And there's the strength of Andrew once again, just showing dominance.
Still going to be working his submission game again though.
Andrew McQueen in half guard. Yeah, he can actually pass that half guard because James has got his legs wide open. He must feel comfortable in that position. Not many submission attempts going in now. I don't know if these two young guys are slightly getting tired now.
Fitness is going to be a big key factor in a game like this. But not taking them strikes to the head.
That's so true, David. I mean, when you're getting struck to the head, it does wear you out. I mean, as a coach, I always tell people, especially in professional rules, I'd rather see them hit with one good solid punch than actually throw 10 punches that's just going to hit the arms.
Yeah.
Because you hit somebody well, it's going to weaken them and weaken them good. James is trying for the escape there once again on the mount. But he's doing really well, look at that.
Well
I mean,
done. Yeah, he should be standing up, pushing against the cage maybe.
to be getting a big guy off like that, he should be back to his feet by now. And use that cage to help him. Andrew just seems to be taking his, he knows he's in control. He's just doing everything so sort of methodical because he knows that he's got control of this fight. Again, James punching the body from down there. He should be just thinking about submissions or escapes.
Stand it back up, boys. Stand it back up, please. Come on, we're getting
Paul doing a good job there.
Yeah, nice call from the referee. I've never seen any of these guys do a single or a double or even what I call a high double.
Takedowns.
Yeah, it's very rare that I jump down for a low double. I sort of run in, pick one leg up and then sweep the other one as we're going down.
On them pro rules though, like yourself, and you'll know you've got to be wary of them knees being raised when you go into them low
There's Andrew
takedowns.
going for the guillotine once again. But I've noticed that Andrew, when he's actually going for a submission, he's not. When I train with Bash Rutten, he says when you go for something, when you escape, vavoom, vavoom, which you put a little bit more effort into things. When you're going for a submission, you can't be methodical like that. You can't just grab a hold of somebody's head and say, right, I've got you in a guillotine, I'm going to try and put it on. You're giving the other person too much time to escape. And Andrew McQueen seems to have that methodical move around him. I think if he had a bit more vavoom, he might be able to apply the submissions a little bit better.
Hard. We've got the guillotine, maybe we should pull him down and try and stretch him out to finish the guillotine as well.
Another nice round, and there's some companionship there, some really good sportsmanship there, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of five. Let's have a round of applause for both warriors. Come on! The winner, ladies and gentlemen, featuring only 16 years old. Can we have both fighters to the centre of the cage, please? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after 2 rounds of action, we go to our judges' scorecards, with all 3 judges having a unanimous decision in favour of your winner. From the right corner, Andrew McQueen! So let's have a round of applause for a fantastic winner. Let's hear it for James Storms. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we both agree that both these fighters have a very bright and prosperous future ahead of them. So let's hear it for both fighters. Come on!